Hi, this is Dave Mintz. We're going to look at a short video about cyberbullying, especially as it affects children. I was really surprised to find out that so many children, elementary school children, are affected. It seems that about 1/3 of all children who use the internet say that they've been affected by cyberbullying. Personally, in my school, I've only had one case of it, so it doesn't seem like a big deal for children of this age. But it really is, and it's something that I learned that we're going to have to spend a lot more time at our site. Fortunately, there's really a large number of resources available. We're going to look at one today called MintzCyberSafety about cyberbullying. So we're using this little video to see if we can catch it. What you can see is that MintzCyberSafety is available. It's put out by the National Center for Missing Children and Exploited Children, so it's something I think that we can trust. The site is set up for parents and guardians, an awful lot of information for educators, law enforcement, teens, young teens, and also children. Lots and lots of information. It's probably a site that I will join and then want to follow so that I keep track of what's going on. We'll definitely want to use it with our families and with our students. What I thought was really kind of the neatest thing is that within the site, you can see here that there are videos, there's games, there's comics, and there's a lot more information. Like I said, videos, games, comics, and bios. Lots of things that kids can play to learn more about cyberbullying, about passwords, lots of different things that they can do. I like this comics section. There was kind of a really nice comic right here called Stand By or Stand Up. I'll just go into it for a second. It asks kids to go through a scenario, and what they're going to do is go through this scenario of should you stand up or stand by somebody. And it's kind of an interactive thing. You're scrolling around. It shows you different scenarios at the school. It gives you questions to ask, and at various different places you have to make a choice about what you're going to do. Students get to choose lots of different choices. They get to try things. They get to learn things. Personally, I think this would be an incredible resource for kids to use on their own in the lab, all of these various different activities that they can do. I also think it would be really important for a teacher to do big screen demonstration. This particular part is geared at elementary school children, and as we can see, there's songs about passwords, internet safety, different web viruses, and again, a whole lot more ways for students to learn to use the internet. I think this is something I could work with my staff to see, and then teachers could guide students through using this as a whole class and as individuals. I could see us using this with our parents. We'd have to figure out how parents might deal with it with Spanish, but with parents I would see doing this as big school demonstration. We could send out the information about how to connect to it in a newsletter, post it, make postings and connections to our website. But I see this as a really valuable tool for adults to go through and do with children. I think that's the key. There has to be conversation, there has to be talking about it, and there has to be ways that kids get to dialogue and interact. I like this really a lot because kids could do some on their own, teachers and parents can do it together. And with this, I think we might be able to really get a discussion about cyber safety, digital citizenship, and things we can do best.